Teachers spend on average about $500 of their own money to buy supplies for their classrooms. And according to a report from the National School Supply and Equipment Association, and with the average starting teacher salary in Kansas and Missouri around $31,000, that's also according to the National Education Association. Every penny certainly counts. That's why one local teacher turning to a website to help fund her classroom. And Allison's back with this story.
Justin, teachers in Kansas City as well as across the country are turning to this website, DonorsChoose.org, where teachers can post information about their classroom and ask for donations, and they need us to help them meet their goal. They're calling it Kickstarter for Teachers as more and more local educators turn to DonorsChoose.org to make up for budget shortfalls. Gwen Lomax teaches inner city students at De La Salle Education Center in Kansas City. She's now turning to the educational crowdfunding site to raise money for laptops in her classroom.
If you don't have the computers in your classroom, or if you don't have the supplies that you need in your classroom, then you're kind of at a loss.
A loss she doesn't want to see.
Education's important, and I think it is the key to solving a lot of problems, taking care of these kids.
Gwen receives $700 a year for her classroom budget, but even with that funding, she still dips into her own funds.
A lot of times I actually buy some of the lab stuff for my class.
But should teachers have to rely on their own money or crowdfunding websites to get their students what they need? We reached out to the Kansas City public school system, and they did not want to speak on camera, but they did give us a statement saying, quote, charter schools and Kansas City public schools receive the same amount of per pupil funding from state and local sources. Federal funding varies based on what types of programs the students qualify for, but that is a relatively small amount for any local education agency. Until the education department can solve the problem, DonorsChoose.org is helping teachers try and bridge the funding gap. Nearly 1.7 million people nationwide have contributed to DonorsChoose.org, helping more than 14 million children learn.
We need the funds to be able to give the kids the opportunity.
An opportunity that allows us to help make a difference in the lives of our students. And if you want to use DonorsChoose to help our local schools, I've got all the information for you posted over on kshb.com/now. But just a look at the site, and you can even enter your zip code to find schools in need in your community. Pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things everyone pretty much, I think, can agree on. Teachers buying their own supplies is ridiculous.
Any dollar amount helps, for sure.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allison.